It's the Gear Tester here, and welcome to my review of the original SOE gear dual rifle subload. There are many things that I like about this dual rifle subload from original SOE gear. One of them is the fact that it only carries 2 magazines. There are many companies, including SOE gear, that make subloads, okay, or thigh rigs that carry 4 AR-15 magazines or 4 AK mags. So you'd have 2 and 2 double stacked. And what I like about the dual rifle subload from original SOE gear is that it is thin. And that is advantageous to me. I don't want this big thick thing hanging off my leg, okay? That's one of the first things that attracted me to this subload. Also the price. It only costs around $60 to $70, $65, $75. And that's actually relatively inexpensive, okay? If you're looking for some kind of MOLLE tactical gear that's going to allow you to have rifle magazines on you, and you're wanting to save your money, this may be actually one of the most cost-effective options. If you start looking at a chest rig or a plate carrier or other items, you may find that they're significantly more than $70 or $65, depending on the color selection. And SOE gear will change their prices as years go on. So I'm wanting to be aware of that fact. But this is a very cost-effective, in my view, option. It has a lot of adjustability on it. If I flip it over here, okay, you can see that you're able to switch these straps, okay? These straps have Velcro on them right here. Do you see that? And there's actually the hook Velcro on the inside of these loops. Think about all the work and attention to detail, all this additional stitching that had to go on before they could simply attach these components together. What that means is that once you run these loops through and get them where you want, the Velcro attaches and they don't move. But this is important because if I want to run this on my left-hand side or my right-hand side, it'd be awful nice to have the buckles in front. I have this set up to be running on my left leg, to have the buckles where I can reach them to get it on and off. But if I decided to flip that over to my right-hand side, you see that? Then the buckles would be behind me. And so original SOE gear has understood that. And so it's very simple. You just take these components off, pull it out, and flip it around. So there is a lot of versatility here because there are other rigs that are basically left or right-handed or are just simply awkward in the way they're built. And the original SOE gear one has allowed for modularity. You can also see here that there is a double elastic loop here on the leg. And that means that if one of these gets severed, it doesn't fall off of you. It really only needs one. But original SOE gear has built in, okay, a more robust system, and I like that. I like that there's elastic here. Some straps from other companies don't have elastic. You're always kind of fighting with them because you can never get them tight enough or you get them too tight. I have modified this rig, okay? I have modified this subload because I took out the clip that normally goes here. Because I'm a relatively short guy, and that allowed me to save the better part of 2 inches by removing that clip. So I'm going to walk you through those changes before we go over the magazine pouches on the front, and I talk about some more versatility that has here. The modification that I've done here is very simple. You just need to make sure that as you attach the belt loop that you get it on correctly. I just took 2 pieces of paracord and I looped them through individually. And I did this so that if one broke or came loose, the other would still be there. I think you'd be fine doing it with one standard piece of 550 cord. It's rated to hold 550 pounds, and I think you'd be just fine. But I did the 2 just to give myself some redundancy. So you can see there I'm tying it down, and then I'm putting the other one through here as you guys are watching this. I have done a number of projects with stitching and paracord and things, and I've always found it useful to use some super glue to affix everything once the process is done. You can see I'm trying to get those knots as tight as I can possibly get them right there. And then again checking to make sure before I super glue this thing closed, or the knots that I super glued, that I've got it on correctly so that you can still take it on and off your belt relatively quickly. Now you do need to realize that you're going to lose some modularity, being able to quickly just pull that loop and have the thigh rig subload drop off is going to be lost when you do this modification. But it worked really, really well for me. And I've used it for the last couple months, and there's been no problems at all. The super glue did a great job of forcing those knots together and not allowing them to come undone. The dual rifle subload from SOE Gear allows you to run AR-15 magazines. As you see me doing here, I have 2 Lancer 30-round mags in this here. But it also allows you to run magazines like AK mags. This happens to be an AK-74 mag, okay? Or AK-47 mags will also fit in this pouch. And you're saying, how is that possible? Because there's actually a significant height distance or height difference between AK mags and AR-15 mags. Not so much when we're talking about 74 mags. Well, again, SOE Gear has gone to the additional time, energy, and expense to have Velcro components here. And so you're able to raise or lower the height of these straps, okay, to fit the size magazines which you're running in it. And I really like that. What if you start out with an AK and then you decide you want an AR-15 and now you have to go get a whole nother set of tactical nylon because the mags are different sizes? You're saving money. That's why I'm saying that this particular subload or other subloads from SOE Gear may actually be a very cost-effective option because it is so versatile. Okay. I also like the fact that not only does it have Velcro here, but they have gone to the time and attention and expense to put on snaps. Why is that important? That's important because as you get in sand and snow and mud, Velcro can from time to time stop functioning as well as it might be nice to have it function. And so that means that this snap can take that place. In addition to that, look at the time and attention that SOE Gear has added this little grabbing attachment, okay? Can you see that? There's this little flap that you're able to grab and open the mag pouch up easily, okay? But there is no snag or a low snag. So you also have this these MOLLE attachments that would allow you to run things like a pistol magazine or something like that on it. I don't do that when it comes to this rig because I'm trying to run it as low profile as possible, as high up on my leg, okay, as tight to my belt as I can, and I tend to run this in addition to a chest rig, so I've got other things with me already. But I really like the dual rifle subload from original SOE Gear. I think it is a great product. It was well worth the $70 or so that I spent on it. Totally worth the money, and I am very, very happy with it. The modification that I did here simply made it better to fit my personal needs and my personal body shape, which is in size, which is small, okay? Small and compact. But just going to give you a look here at this over stitching, okay, the overbuilt nature of this rig, which is why I am attracted to original SOE Gear and this excellent company that makes products in the United States and that goes above and beyond the call of duty when it comes to producing heavy-duty tactical nylon gear and equipment. There is one potential drawback to using any kind of thigh rig or subload, and that is the fact that once you put it on, it's going to be harder to access things that are in your pockets, things like cell phones, extra magazines, pocket knives, regular EDC items, and you just need to be aware of that reality. I've used a number of different subloads over the years, and the dual rifle subload from original SOE Gear is my favorite. I did take some time and use the MOLLE panels that were on it and attach some different magazine pouches and things and experiment with that, and I really did not like that. It really detracts from the very sleek, very slim profile of the dual rifle subload when you do that. I've incorporated the original SOE Gear dual rifle subload into my regular range gear and equipment, and I've been very happy with it. If you like the review of this original SOE Gear dual rifle subload, then I would encourage you to subscribe to my channel. Also, there will be a link down below in the description of this video that will take you to a playlist that contains other products manufactured by original SOE Gear that I have reviewed over the years. Okay, I've been using this rig for the better part of 5 months. But I've got a review on the original SOE Gear Tool Pod, which is an awesome, awesome organizational device that allows you to organize different tools and equipment, okay? And it's going to cost you $25 or $30. There you go. Okay, so I got a review on that. I've got a review in that playlist of this awesome chest rig, which is the original SOE Gear M4 AK micro rig. Relatively compact, has a great pouch for medical equipment, and has the ability to carry 4 magazines. It also has that extremely versatile option of having these Velcro pouches, so you're able to adjust the Velcro height for either AK or M4 magazines, as the name clearly denotes. So you've got some more versatility built in to this rig from original SOE Gear. I've also got a review in that playlist of this little item, which is their medical insert tray, which allows you to organize different medical items and make use of pouches or pockets that you already have in your gear and equipment. Okay, so those different items will be in that playlist, along with others manufactured by original SOE Gear, which I really like. Thank you very much for your views and your subscriptions. This is the Gear Tester signing off. It's the Gear Tester here, and welcome to my review of the original SOE Gear dual rifle subload. There are many things that I like about this dual rifle subload from original SOE Gear. One of them is the fact that it only carries 2 magazines. There are many companies, including SOE Gear, that make subloads, okay, or thigh rigs that carry 4 AR-15 magazines or 4 AK mags. So you'd have 2 and 2 double stacked. And what I like about the dual rifle subload from original SOE Gear is that it is thin. And that is advantageous to me. I don't want this big thick thing hanging off my leg, okay? That's one of the first things that attracted me to this subload. Also the price. It only costs around $60 to $70, $65, $75. And that's